Molo, unjani? Igama lam nguKhanyisa. Esi sisifundo sesibini. Hi, how are you? My name is Khanyisa and this is lesson 2. I hope lesson 1 went well for you. Just a little bit of admin before I start with this lesson. I know that some of you have had a bit of a difficult time with going into the Facebook group. Know that you can do that with today's video. I'm also going to add that Facebook link. I've made sure it works. Everything is on point. Thank you so much for being patient with me. And I really hope that you've been practicing with lesson 1 as we are going to be building up on it today. But first, we need to talk about Xhosa phonetics. Don't worry. So what I will be doing is tilting the camera over to my little whiteboard, and it will feel a bit like I'm talking over it. It's because I'm too tall and the whiteboard is short, but all admin, and I have created a PDF file for you to be able to see and kind of practice how these phonetics work and how it's basically how we say the words, right? So in Xhosa, as you've noticed from the first lesson, we do use the English alphabet, but it's just how different the sound comes out of our mouths, right? So let's get into that. So I hope everybody can see this, and we'll start with the vowels up there. In English, you say I, A, E, I, O, U, right? Whereas in Xhosa, you would say A, E, O, U. Let's do that one more time. A, E, O, U. And with the consonants, what is happening is we are creating words we just do like a mix of all the letters together. That's the thing with Xhosa that's really different. You can have two consonants together making a sound, and that's correct. So for example, CH makes that K sound. K. But I can also do NC, and that would make the N sound. BA is or ba, whereas BHA would make ba. Let's do that one more time. I really want you to be able to hear the difference. BA, ba hambile, ba hleli, right? Ba. And it's kind of like a group of people. When you say so, you would say uhambile. That means one person has left. Uhambile. That's the U, right? When you say it's a group and they've all left, bahambile. And then when you add H to BE, you have ba. Iya baba. It's flying. So it's really making sure when you see a word that has an H, you want to push the air out from your throat. Baba, kama, right? That means go pee. And it's that CH sound. Kama, D. D is D. Dombolo. So you really, with the D sound as well, you get your throat involved. So I have created a PDF file that will kind of help you show you this. But I wanted us to look at what creates those clicks, right? We have a few clicks in Xhosa. So I've already told you about the T. C is a click on its own, right? C on its own would be CH, K. NC, N. GQ, G. And you can also add an N there and it would be N, right? And then we also have this sound here. That's the HL sound. You are beautiful. And the way you make that sound is you kind of push out air. You take your tongue and you put it between your teeth and you go like that. And then we have This sound here, J makes a J sound. That's what you hear when I say unjani. That is NJ. Without the N, it's just J. So you'd say jika, turn around, jika, right? Another click would be the XH, k. That's Xhosa, k. And the way you would say that is you k, pull out from the back of your mouth, k, Xhosa, k. But you can also make a click with N, N, G, X, and that's that means a hold. And so Z, I put a question mark in R because we don't have the R sound. What we have instead of R, where we use the letter, is ihamba, iyahawuzelela, and that would be RH. So I'll explain all of those as well in the PDF file. But I really hope this helps you kind of have a visual of what these letters can do together when we are speaking isiXhosa. Now, I always tell you that you are beginner, but I really thought that it would be important for you as you are learning to read and how to put the words together. We will be doing more of this as we go up in levels. So the 6-week course, of course, will be doing more of this, but I hope this has made sense for you today. So what is up next is how do you introduce yourself? That's what we'll be doing now. Okay, so hopefully all of that made sense to you. Now I want us to really connect a conversation where you've gone from saying hi to someone, Molo, Unjani, as we practice next week, to introducing yourself. And the way that we do that, you would say, igama lam, igama lam ngu Khanyisa, as I've said before. My name is Khanyisa. Your challenge is to think through igama lam ngu blah 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 blah. And the way that that conversation would flow, okay, molo ewe unjani, ndiphilile unjani wena, ndiphilile nam. Ngubani igama lakho, ngubani igama lakho. What is your name? Igama lam ngu Khanyisa. My name is Khanyisa. Igama lam ngu Khanyisa. So, and then how you would ask the person what their name is, ngubani elakho. So just to switch a little bit, because you don't need to say ngubani igama lakho. You already said, the person has already said ngubani igama lakho. You told them your name, igama lam ngu Khanyisa. The way you would ask for theirs, you would say ngubani elakho. Elakho is yours. What is yours, right? And then they would say igama lam ngu babalwa, for example. That's a Xhosa name that just popped up of my head. Igama lam ngu babalwa, right? Excuse me. And then I think we should end it here today, because my thing is I don't want to give you a lot of information. So the next question that comes out is ungo wapi. Where are you from? Ungo wapi. Wapi is the where. Now, I told you if you're from America, you wouldn't say ndingoa se America, because we don't have that R. You would say ndingoa se America. You would replace the R. I know you probably can't see the whiteboard, but you would replace the R with the L. Ndingoa se America. Ungumelika, that means they are American, right? So I think we should end it there today so that you get time to really practice the phonetics, continue this conversation, and end it with asking the person where they are from as well. And then in our live class on Wednesday, we will be talking about all of this. Please try your best to show up for these classes. I know people work, and if you want to propose a different time, if the weekend works best for you, we can actually look at that. So do let me know. Send me an email and say, hey, can we change it to a Saturday or a Sunday? I can make any of those days work. But I really want you to start showing up for those Wednesday classes, because I need to know if you are pronunciating everything correctly. Do you know what I mean? So practice this lesson, and I will see you on Wednesday. Remember, sign up for that Facebook group. Mwah.